I woke up this morning and I turned on the news, and your girl, Kathy Hochul, New York State Governor, unfortunately, where I live for now, I am planning my exodus out of here. This is going to be well, I haven't moved in a long time, so I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do it because the long-term plan is to finally finish up my education. Okay. I am pretty close to being done with what I need to do. I am currently working on multiple things. So it's not just one thing. I have some IT down. I need a little bit more IT. There is a guy that is hosting a Python course. And so once I start and finish the Python course, and there's other things that I'm trying to get up and finish and whatnot, like college credits and stuff like that. A lot of this stuff is just pretty much tied up in money. You know what I'm saying? Like in order to go to school, you need money. So I need to finish up some college credits and take some more courses. This year is the final year for me dialing in my education, getting all the certificates that I need, getting all the licenses that I need, finally getting all the training that I need. And what's slowing it down is I owe taxes this year. I owe federal and state, so I have to pay that back or pay it. I have to pay it, and once it's over, it shall be over by next week. I owe federal and state every year. I think I have to tweak how much they're taking out because I don't have any dependents. Nothing. It's just me. I live alone. So every year I owe. And it sucks. It really does. And but it is what it is. But I really can't complain because you got guys that are making way more money than me, and they're talking about how they owe 15,000 a year federal alone. Can you imagine? 15,000 every single year. That is insane. That is insane. I've never owed that much. you know. So, but anyway, I woke up and your girl Kathy Hochul, she's running for president. Not president. She's running for governor. And I'm saying to myself, because these crash test dummies are trying to argue with me on Dr. Rashad Ritchie's YouTube channel how I sound like a white man because I'm telling them that Sleepy Joe has to go. I am not voting anymore. But for the life of me, I don't understand why anybody in America, why any black American would continue to vote Democrat. I don't understand what's wrong with you. And born and raised in Harlem. I was born and raised in Harlem, New York. If those of you who didn't understand this, right? Then we moved to the South Bronx. Then I've been a lot of different states because I love to travel, but primarily I've been here in Western New York for the last X amount of years, and hopefully by the end of this year, the Lord willing, the Lord help me with my plans because I've been praying about this. My final thing for this life is to become a passport bro. I cannot do America anymore. I am sick and tired of America. It's time to move on. And I am born and raised New York State. New York City, New York State. It's in the blood. Those of you who keep talking about vote blue, especially all these black people. New York City Curtis Sliwa. I saw the video recently, the Guardian Angels, and I talked to a lot of these upstate New York people, and they don't know what the Guardian Angels is. I'm like, you don't know Curtis Sliwa? They're like, no. See, so you got to understand, if you were never born in New York City, you don't know New York City. You just don't, and you won't. So I can mention Curtis Sliwa. They wouldn't know who Rudy Giuliani is, but they were not living in New York City when he was the mayor. I was there when he was the mayor. I was there when David Dinkins was the mayor. So I am New York City through and through. The 2 train, the 4 train, the 6 train, Coney Island, right? Right? The Knishes. Do they still have the Knishes? I love the Knishes. New York City style pizza. If you've never had New York City style pizza, you are not a New Yorker. You're just not, right? Bagels and lox, right? We would go into the Jewish stores. We would go into the bodegas and we would eat. Unfortunately, when I was a child, I used to eat pig's feet. I don't know how the fuck I ate that when I was a child. That was disgusting. But my family ate that shit, pig feet. Like, hey. So I am, even though I haven't been to New York City since 2018, that's a long time. I'm New York City through and through, and I saw Curtis Sliwa walking down, I think it was 3rd Avenue. I saw the video on TikTok, and it's literally a ghost town. Everybody just about has moved out, and there's just homeless people and migrants everywhere. This is under Kathy Hochul's watch. And I got 2 different black people on YouTube who are one is accusing me of being a white man troll because I told them, how can anybody black vote Democrat at this point? And this other one says, you must be something. And I said, you must be a slave, because New York City and New York State pretty much, when you look at Kathy Hochul, she's pretty much the same as Gavin Newsom. They're the same damn guy. They are both running their states into the ground. Everybody's leaving. Nobody wants to be in New York State or California anymore. Crime has gone through the roof. And what does she do about it? She wants more gun control. She wants to take guns from loyal, hard-working, law-abiding New York State citizens. This is what Kathy Hochul wants to do. She wants to come up with a new gun law the same as Gavin Newsom. And people want to vote for these fucking shit people. They really do. They really want to vote for these fucking shit people. They are sitting here, no cash bail. She said she would get rid of that. It's still out here. They're giving these illegals $1,000 a week on a debit card. Seriously? And I got 2 black Americans arguing and saying, Donald Trump is racist. Really? I told the one woman, and she said, you sound like a white man troll. I said, and you sound like an old slave voting for Massa Biden. If you don't know who to vote for, whether it's me or Donald Trump, then you ain't black. And what has Biden done for you? Nothing. And these people are trying to argue with me in the comment section, talking about Donald Trump is racist. You know what? You're going to have to let people hit rock bottom. Somebody, I heard that Philadelphia was turning purple. I always thought that Philadelphia was Republican. I guess not. And you want to know another fun fact? I just found out Erie County is Democrat. I thought that outside of New York City and Western New York, we were all pretty much Republican, or shall I say conservative. No, you in Erie County and Buffalo, New York area, they had this guy Tim Kennedy. He ran on a woman's right to choose a platform, pretty much, and he won. White guy. Senator Tim Kennedy, I think he's a senator. I was shocked. I said, I never knew that you had. Well, then again, Byron Brown, the mayor of Buffalo, is a Democrat. So I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I don't. I guess I've been sleeping. You gotta let these people hit rock bottom. And you got these migrants that are shooting up the NYPD. You got these migrants that are taking women on the street in broad daylight. You've got these migrants that are turned into gangs that are robbing people's cell phones and taking their money at gunpoint and knife point in New York City. And these stupid black motherfuckers are talking about vote blue no matter what. You got sleepy Joe Biden who is sending money to Ukraine every fucking week, it seems like this. Money to Israel every fucking week. And once again, I'm not voting this year. I'm not voting. So I don't have a dog in the fight. You cannot pin me to nothing. I'm not voting for Trump. I'm not voting for anybody because I'm voting for God. But I cannot for the life of me imagine somebody voting for Kathy Hochul and Joe Biden. And then these motherfuckers all day long. I don't like to use language like this, but I don't know what's wrong with black people. It was all these black people talking about they want Gavin Newsom to run. Are you out of your fucking mind? I was in San Diego. I was in San Diego in 2016. I went to San Diego. I think it was 20. I have to look at my. I got a medal for it because I was. It was a California campaign service medal because we went to California, my army unit, and we welded a couple of miles of that wall. I think it was 2016. And I almost passed out wearing that hot equipment and welding and welding and welding and taking breaks and welding and welding. It was ridiculously hot. And around that time, San Diego was beautiful. There was beautiful people everywhere. The economy was nice. Fast forward to now, there's homeless people everywhere in California. The crime is rampant. There's drugs everywhere. These Democrat run states and cities are literally shitholes. And you got black people who are talking about vote blue down ballot. Ah! I can't do it anymore. You're gonna let these people. You're gonna have to let these people hit rock bottom at this point because I don't even want to have a discussion with a black person that still wants to vote Democrat. I think that there's something fucking wrong with you. I really do.